How's it going, everybody? In this video, we're going to talk about how to throw a baseball for dummies. So if you don't know how to throw a baseball or you just need a little refresher on the mechanics, stay right here. Welcome to everybody's favorite baseball channel here on YouTube, Upswing Baseball, where we give you tips and drills to improve your baseball skills. Subscribe and hit the bell if you're new, but enough talk, let's teach you guys how to throw a baseball. So we're gonna start out talking about the grip. The best grip on the baseball to throw it hard and the most accurate is the four seam grip. So as you can see here on the baseball, there's these four seams right here. You wanna put your fingers across those four seams, as you can see right there. You can see that, yeah. And then the thumb is tucked underneath like that. Have it loose in your hand. You can see right here it's loose. It's not all the way back like that, but it's a little loose. And when you're like actually playing baseball and you're like in the field, you're fielding a ground ball, you're not gonna have time to find it in your hand and get that perfect four seam grip and then throw it because the runner's already gonna be safe. But when you grab it out of your glove, just put two seams on it wherever they are so you can get the best grip and throw possible. Like I got my glove, I just catch the ball, I grab it like this. See, it's not on the four seams, but I got two fingers on it, thumb's tucked underneath. It's pretty loose like that, so it works. So yeah, that's how you should grip a baseball. Now we're gonna talk about the stance. So it's pretty similar to like your hitting stance. So if you've seen my hitting for beginners video, I'll put a card up here. It's pretty similar to that. Your feet and shoulders are square to wherever you're making the throw. Knees are bent, you're in an athletic position. Hands are somewhere near the center of your body, around here, somewhere around there, with the ball in the glove, with your hand gripping the ball. But obviously it changes. Like this is where you're at right before you throw the ball, but you're gonna get to this spot a lot of different ways. Like if you're fielding the ground ball down there, catching a pop fly, whatever you're doing. But now the stride. This also varies depending on what you're doing, pitching, infielding, outfielding, whatever. But I'm just gonna run through each type really quick. But if you're screwing around, just kind of chilling, playing catch with a friend, outside of practices and games, you can just do a little step like this, as you can see in the video. But real quick, if you are like screwing around, not really at practice, and you're just playing catch with a buddy, make sure you're not getting into too many bad habits when you're doing it. Like probably don't like practice short arming it and stuff. Just try to throw like you would in practice in a game, because you practice like you play and all that stuff. Yeah, and then pitchers, you've seen pitchers pitch. They have this big leg kick, it goes way up there, and then they're going down a mound, so their stride's a lot longer. But you've seen pitchers pitch, so you know pretty much how it goes. And you can see in this video how my stride as a pitcher is. And they have time to do that big leg kick because they aren't in any rush, so they can generate more power like that. And then for the outfielders and infielders, they generally have momentum going towards their target, so they can take a bigger and longer stride with like a crow hop and all that good stuff. So yeah, that was the stride. Now we're gonna talk about the actual throwing motion. As you may have noticed in those videos, when the leg comes down, the arms come down with it and break. The hands move in sync, they break down, thumbs moving away from each other like this, and they kind of move in like a half circle type thing. And then as you get past that, you're right here. And you might have been taught, like I was taught a while ago, that when you're up here, the ball should be pointing behind you, right? But that's actually wrong. Let's face it, some youth coaches don't really know what they're talking about all the time. They just hear from somebody else, so they think it must be right, and they just tell you. Like they're not trying to mess you up on purpose. I mean, you can throw like this, but it's not the best way to throw. So you should do it like this. It should be kind of pointed away from you, like this, and then you come forward, because you don't come all the way back and then turn the ball. So you just come kind of up here, it's pointed down until right here, and then you come forward. That's it for the arm that has the ball in it. The glove arm is up like this, or pointed at the target, or up like that, stiff arm like that. And then as you get out here, as you come forward, the glove gets pulled back into your chest, and you're like elbowing the person behind you is the analogy I like to use. So as you come here, you're elbowing the person behind you as hard as you can. Then as you pull this side will come through faster, and then you throw the ball faster. Then make sure you follow your throw, as you might have heard, just like other sports, like basketball, following your shot and all that stuff. But yeah, that's the throw. That's pretty much all there is to it. Pretty simple. Obviously you won't be able to do it perfect the first time, but eventually you work at it, you'll get better and better, and you'll have all those mechanics down. Just work at it, follow these tips, and you'll be good. If you have any questions about anything I talked about in this video, anything to do with throwing, or just anything baseball in general, any questions you have, ask me in the comments below, and I would be happy to help you out. Before you go, I just wanted to tell you about a couple things. So down in the description, there's a bunch of baseball stuff, specifically throwing and catching stuff like gloves, baseballs, and just a couple different things to help you field and throw better. So definitely check those out. And also I have a whole playlist put together of all my throwing and pitching videos that I've made here on YouTube, and you can find those. I'll put a card up here to the playlist, and you can also find a link to them down in the description below. And last but not least, there are links to go over to the Upswing Baseball blog, where there's lots more cool baseball stuff, as well as links to finding Upswing Baseball on social media, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram. So check all those out down there. I hope this video helped you guys. If it did, give it a like, and I will see you guys in the next video.